Yep, it's triangle day. If you just want to skip straight to the lesson and ignore all my talking, skip to the first like minute and 15 seconds. All right. So yeah, those of you who aren't percussionists or haven't been in percussion for a long time, you'll be surprised to hear there's actually a lot of technique that goes into playing the triangle well. The triangle is probably one of the easiest instruments to play ever. Untrained monkeys could play it. The difference is playing it well. I've gone to entire clinics at like Boise State University that were completely and wholly devoted to the triangle. It's a phenomenal experience because you realize it's really the difference between a performer and a great performer is these small little pieces of technique. And you'll have to excuse my equipment. I bought like the cheapest triangle I could find. So the thing is, yeah, most triangles you'll get will have a little wooden dowel for you to hold. I had to make do and build my own because this is cheap. This is a marker from right there. Anyway, let's talk about how to hold the triangle. BSU, they said you make a C with your hand to start off, and then it rests on that C with your index finger on top. With theirs, their strings were also more well built, and it was either just their pinky or both of their fingers went through the triangle here. So depending on what your band director says, there's different ways to hold it. Where my string is so long, I just tuck in these fingers and only use my middle finger, my thumb, and my index finger to support it, like so. When I hold it, I want the closed corner here to be on my dominant side. So I'm holding it with my non-dominant hand, and then the closed corner is pointing towards my dominant side. And then from there, you strike the beater on the inside closer to the closed end. Gets you a nice, pretty sound. Some directors might tell you, strike it on this outside wall. It depends on what your director tells you. Sometimes it depends on what the music calls for, because you can get different sounds from that. But generally speaking, I've almost always been told right there is the sweet spot. And as for rolls, a lot of people try this thing. It's a triangle. Trying to go in a circle is natural. You hit all the sides, you get this nice dega. No, that's wrong. Don't do that. I can see you, I saw you just do it. Don't. No. You go back and forth right in the little tiny corner. So a couple things that were wrong with that particular rule. Anytime you hit the triangle in a roll or just a strike, you want to use as close to the end as possible. And just like with any other percussion instrument, you want to upstroke it. A lot of people just go, and that sounds bad. You want a light sound, upstroke will get you that. And then the same applies when you're rolling. Lots of quick upstrokes right at the end. Again, if you have better equipment, it won't rotate like this when you're trying to roll. That's also something that your fingers will serve. And then, I'm also holding the beater wrong. You should hold the beater like a drumstick, like any other thing in percussion. And then the roll, it comes a lot from the wrist, a little bit from the fingers. To make it louder, you move away from the corner and beat it harder. To make it softer, you move closer to the corner and softer. It's pretty intuitive. Yeah. I'm going to try and get a better roll sound. Anyway, it'd be a lot easier to teach good triangle technique with a better triangle. So, comment on this video, things that I missed, things that you still have questions on, things that I can do better. Um, I can't promise another triangle tutorial anytime soon on better equipment. With the coronavirus locking me out of school, I don't have access to fantastic equipment anymore. I have access to my equipment, which is pretty decent. It's all right, but it's not expansive. I have a snare. I have a couple snares and I have a couple Glocks. And Glockenspiels, not guns. I don't have guns. And this triangle. And so I can't do lots of really cool things. Once I get into college next year, I should have access to better equipment I might be able to do some videos on. But until then, leave a comment on this video. I go over what you can comment on all the time. Just anything. I'll take anything. Like my video. It makes me feel better. That's why. Watch a different video. These are pretty good. I cover a lot of stuff too. So go ahead and subscribe because I do a lot more than just music stuff. And I'm starting to expand my ideas as well. That's what those lists are. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.